Don't know when the client reads all of his yarn because we're about to traverse into some new event territory.
It's good.
The children of Yggdrasil event.
Exists on a simple diet. That was the
To be
hardest part of
precise.
life there.
Somewhere in North Coastea, because of course this would take place in North Coastea. Look and I have been a temporary occupied coin Hallandon. Again, it's a simple errand. So, you got any idea what this letter says, Reese? Not a clue, but the other told us to deliver it to Nito if we're already headed to North Coastea. Nisio, the Holy Lands of Sylvan people. I wonder what it's like. It's supposed to be an enormous forest that's all disturbed, protected by a god called Yggdrasil. The tree in Odyssey was not enough for me, huh? They say he takes the form of a giant tree. I can see it for myself. Because a preview teased that it was a dragon this guy that transforms into a tree. Everything is a dragon, I guess. That's about all I know. Quite down how the people that apparently take Sylvan traditions really seriously. Huh. Not really big on that tight slave stuff for myself. Ew. Well, I for one am excited. Come on, let's pick up the pace. Hey, finally made it. Okay, this forest is a little too thick. If we wanted Sylvan, we never would have made it here. Guess I could understand why this place wound up being treated as a holy site. You two all. Ah, are you one of the natives? Indeed, I am a guardsman of the Vendor. Isaac is my name. And what exactly is a guardsman of the Vendor? We are tasked with protecting the village in Yggdrasil, who watches over the wood. Wood. Sounds pretty sweet. I'm Luca from Merge Lake. This is my little sister Cerise. Question. I want to ask to deliver this letter to you guys. Mind bringing us food to whoever's in charge? Very well. Now, Reese, it feels amazing. So this is the whole name of the Sylvans, huh? Well, I think my first stop is gonna be somewhere I can get a tall glass of water and a nice hot meal. I'm starving. Hold. If you had set foot in the Holy Land, you must undergo the rite of entry. Just to get into the village? Why? Can I please grab a snacks test? You may not. And as for why, because that is the way of things. If you would enter our land, you will abide by our laws. Sheesh, we went real funny and dirty from the get-go. Ah, God, you know, I was gonna get down to freezing water. He said the water from the forest springs is supposed to cleanse the body. Hey, don't go catching a corner me now, Cerise. Right back at you. Hey, check it out. That tree is glowing. We have arrived. Before you stands the divine guardian of the forest, Yggdrasil. Oh, it's massive! As watched over this land since time immemorial, changing its form from generation to generation. Ah, so it may not be a tree in one form or another. Awesome! Sylvans flocked this for the wood, and in time, Initio came to be our holy land. We live longer than other races, but I guess Yggdrasil's been protecting this place for even longer, huh? Yes, for dragons live longer still than we as Sylvans. Like I said, who'd have seen this coming? Whoa, back up a second. Telling me that tree is a dragon. You do not know? This is the most basic of knowledge for a Sylvan. I didn't know either. We only heard bits and pieces about Yggdrasil and Ignito from the older folks back home. There's hardly anybody in South Coastea who's actually made the trip up here. I see. Didn't even feel hard as Sylvan history is lost to those who are straight from the Holy Land. When you put it like that, I feel bad. Sorry. No, do not apologize. There is ample time to learn that which you do not know. Now, you ask for Yggdrasil's blessing to enter our sanctuary. Kneel and pray. The wind will deliver Yggdrasil's supply. Pleasant breeze. Yggdrasil has granted you passage. On behalf of my fellow natives of India, or the wood itself, I greet you as family. Welcome to the sacred forest, Holy Land, all servant people. You delivered a letter to the boss here. What's next? Hey, what are those people doing? I've never seen a tool like that. Yo, Wayne, send a letter, would ya? Sorry, it's just that everything here is so old that's brand new to me. No kidding. It's like a page out of a Sylvan history book. Right? It's weird that this is our history, but it feels a little like an exotic foreign culture. It's hard not to get excited. Oh, Mr. Isaac, thank you here for your assistance, putting us in touch with the Elden. Just Isaac is fine, and you needn't speak so formally. Or save the other equals. That's the way of things here. More importantly, I wanted to speak with you about your lodgings during your stay. Who said we were staying? Surely you didn't read a letter here without knowing its contents. Sure did. I just wanted to deliver it, not bust open on noisy like. Right, Luca? Yeah, so, what did it say? And that's how we teach the deliverers of the ancient Sylvan ways. What? Seriously? Stay in this land a while and learn of your history and culture, and of the traditions of your people. I can speak today. Yes! I'm super curious anyways. Let's get the phone into your experience before I head back, Luca. My game. Cameron just made it pretty clear that I've been looking outwards all the time. I don't know the thing about us. Then let's get to fixing that. Our Sylvan education starts now. Da 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 da. So yeah, this event style is pretty new. I could scroll through this, I swear to God. For great display heroism. And new quests will be added over time, I guess. So like, we want to get some preview. Isn't that something? La-di-dum. Someone's in a good mood. Well, yeah, this place is just fascinating. I'm learning so much about Sylvan here. Alfred alert, check it out. A new friend from the finished reading for me. She said traditional Sylvan clothing. Pretty fierce, right? Totally. What's got you all grumpy? Trying exhausted for starters? How are you not that tired? They dragged us out of bed before dawn for some ritual. The sun comes up and it's another ritual, all for our next ritual. How many times a day do these people need to pray? I'm sure the big tree god acting is tired of hearing it by now. Well, maybe not. That's the reason that compared to the old days, we've forgotten how to practice daily gratitude. Some things here are a little inconvenient, but I think that's part of what makes it also interesting. Luca, Luis, would you mind helping us prepare food? Finally, we get some grub. So, what do you need me to do? Get a fire going? Fire was forbidden, was in the word. It is law. No fire? That's never get kind of hard to, I don't know, cook your food. Those laws and customs and stuff were made up by people a long time ago, right? I say you forget that, but it changes the times. What's the point of sticking to the old ways that just means suffering? But also traditions are not born out of nothing. The prohibition against fire was from the ashes of a terrible race that scarred this land. The laws and traditions we passed on was born of the lived experience of those who came before us. Fire is a useful tool. The world beyond our forest holds many useful tools. We here in Inito aren't ignorant of their existence, but we choose to protect that which has been passed down beneath our paws. Paws? I've not heard that word before. Despite the cast of that convenience. We believe the history of this place holds value enough to make that trade worthwhile. Sorry. I guess that was kind of an overstep. It's fine. You two are still in the middle of learning all of this. Always feel free to ask questions about that which you do not understand. Now let's be off. It's feeling amazing. Honestly, everyone living here is. If we can ever meet more of them than just this one Sylvan. I kind of agree. Take it over this vibe. Resolving is commitment to the old ways. It's wild how differently they view the world, even for other Sylvans like us. It really is. This is troubling. What should we do? Something going on, Isaac? I'm afraid so. Some of my fellow gods have been attacked by fiends. They will be unable to perform the duties for time, yet we have no one here who can replace them. Not many Venetia's people are equipped to fight against fiends, even under the best of circumstances. Silo, just leave it to me and Louise then. To you, your offer was appreciated, but you are not technically natives of Veneto. And another old law? She's not going to be. The law was Victor's or the village were attacked because of your sword's death. Perhaps we can ask the Yodo, Isaac. True. If the Yodo allows it, I would welcome your help. Look at. Yeah, I think it's not bad for these old rules and traditions. I get why protecting them was important, though. You and I come from a different class, Isaac. Mad respect. Anyway, we just need a pound of fiends to go after stuff flat, right? Please. But know that the fiends of this forest are quite fierce. Stay on the yard. Speaking of the Delphos, you ready, Louise? Time to start new friends, the very best of my repertoire. I'll blow a hole for the whole pack in a single shot. And ja, she's on a gear banner. Convenient time to have water.
Treasure so eagerly. All ready to go? I'm ready to begin our camping adventure.
So many. Excuse me. So many fiends. Oh my gosh, there's so many fiends. So many things. So many.
I've laid hands upon my prize. Au revoir.
Jeez, that was a lot of them. I don't think we're going to that many fiends. Thanks for fighting to protect what matters. Huh. Interesting that it's based off of this. I guess it only really makes sense now that I think about it. So, Whis, what is that weapon you carry? I've never seen its like before. You're like an anime caster, baby. It's not quite rare, but a princess, a friend of mine, gave me this one. You can't royalty among your acquaintances? Impressive. That's the part you're impressed with? Not my not so future, ancient tech? Isaac's pretty straight laced, but he's also a little, quirky. I'm not letting you hog all the glory, sis. Alright. It was good marksman as well, Luca. Don Dun. Back home to all the many who can outshoot me. Look there behind you! Ah! Are you alright, Luca? That was wrong with me. His wound is deep. We need to get him back to the village for treatment at once. Okay. Oof. They got a new portrait of this. Oof. Hey, now don't make that face. I'm not gonna worry about you. Louise, have Lucas swallowed this. What is it, medicine? Yes, a secret remedy passed down in Nito. One dose would be enough to heal his injury. Another person like a cure and cast is nasty. Still, anything's better than nothing. Yeah. Huh. Oh. What? What? His food isn't better, it's gone. Isaac, what did I just give my bottle? A secret remedy made for the leaves of the spirit tree, steeped in Yggdrasil's mana. If this is Yggdrasil's power, then... Wow. Even for a dragon, this is something else. No. What if this remedy was meant to allow it to be spread out beyond the forest of Nito? Even here, only a select few of us know of its existence. To bring it beyond the borders is out of question. It is law. What? You've got something this amazing here and you're just gonna hide it away? If knowledge of this remedy left the village, it would bring war upon Nito. That's the fact that it's law, I mean you had to have a problem in the past. Indeed. Very astute. And to get something that precious to my bottle. Thank you, Isaac. Please, don't worry. Your secret's safe with us. You have my word. I appreciate it. Now, I must return to my work. You choose the rest until tomorrow. I still don't think it's right for one tiny village to keep a little miracle cure hidden away from the world. Isn't that a problem, though? That's so incredible that everyone will fight over it. The Yggdrasil one is what makes it so potent. Every dose is like taking a portion of Yggdrasil's life. That isn't infinite. I know that, but... No buts, Luca. This is their way of life, their laws. Isaac and the other people here have lived their whole life as protecting traditions like these. It's not our place to say otherwise. You're right, of course, but still We're done talking about this. I'll go draw some clean water for you. You stay put and rest. Their way of life, huh? Speaking of water, I need it so badly right now. Glad to be of service. Follow me. Nobody finished presentation like this. As the forest says, it means no to appear along the path here, so people really make the trip. So it's your secret spot, huh? That makes it even more exciting. Pleased to see it bring such a smile to you. Hmm? What was that? It came from the nearby town. Something must have happened. We gotta hurry and help them. We cannot interfere in matters outside of our forest. What? But I'm worried about them. It was probably an outside. A storm passed this area shortly before you two arrived. And another was on its way. How can you tell? From the sound of the wind. Really? Yours must be better than mine because I can do a thing. And it's a necessary skill for a guardsman of the further. You can hear any disturbance in the forest. The wind tells of a new storm coming in half a month's time. We need to prepare. 2 big storms in as many weeks? That's not a little unusual. The word of Nito assists with Yggdrasil's mood. If a storm is to come, it is because Yggdrasil wishes it so. This wind waits my ear as it passes. I hope we wait and thunder will wipe our raiders. Anyways, expert mode. To make up with the story bits a little bit, I guess. I don't know.
I've been waiting for treasure so eagerly. All ready to go?
Stop shooting at me so I can shoot at you.
I suppose it's time for my secret weapon. Fantastic flex. Sorrow's Requiem. Graceful boat.
Back to shooting all the fiends in the world.
Winter's Blade.
nothing wrong with this.
It seems the
This is totally fine.
wishes to make an emptiness. Fantastic fleck. On extreme.
Wait. Shoot them all, shoot them all, shoot them all. Goodness gracious.
I sense a taste of delicacy.
I can even see what the enemy was. Everything, there's just so much on screen right now.
Fantastic fleck.
So many enemies. So many enemies.
Graceful boat. On extreme.
So many enemies on screen. So much.
Winter's blade.
So many enemies. Whee!
I've laid hands upon my prize.
Wow.
Au revoir.
Who knew Sling Freeze could be this exciting? Good lord. What's my wisdom for this? 7,000, sheesh. That's quite a lot. And Maslows is only... Yeah. So I can't even do that. Because I'm going to be elsewhere next week. I can't stop thinking about the noise I heard when I was out with Isaac. Keep making that face and it was like that way. What's on your mind, sis? Oh, let me start by filling you in on what happened yesterday. Loud rumbling from town? We didn't hear anything about here in the village. Well, I definitely heard that before it said. It keeps playing over and over in my head. That's what's got you looking so tense? Sounds like it's an easy fix to me. Let's go! You know, sometimes I really am out to go get it for Big Brother. Glad to meet you acting standards. Now, come on, let's check it out. The town. It's in ruins. What's happening? Oh, babe. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of injured folks. What's the story here? The god of the force is bringing disaster upon us all. This town's finished to this. Whoa, slow down there, buddy. I'm sure that not. No, what he's saying is true. You're Sylvan, aren't you? But you live here in the town? Yeah, I was born in the forest, but the older Nita ways and I weren't a great match. So I just tried to build a new town out here. That was 200 years ago. You built this whole town? That's amazing! You can still see the old forest here, but we live in shackled from its laws. That appeared to some servants, humans and others too. They gathered here and Apples became a village, then a town. It was a nice place to live, till things started going haywire recently. How so? The forest is burning. Lately it's even starting creeping into town. It's Yggdrasil. Not that it's doing it out of any malice towards us, it just lives its life. What does that mean though? Yggdrasil is the guardian of the forest. It protects and fosters all life equally. But that's not how things work in a town. We grow the crops that we need and we weed out the rest. We kill harmful animals and pests. We couldn't go on living if we didn't. Same goes for the rains. So Yggdrasil is just providing the forest with what it needs to grow. But the effects of storms like that on an open land we've cleared of trees can be catastrophic. Like yesterday's landslide. Ah, so that was what I was heard from the first Ascot yesterday. Each new disaster creates more sick and injured and fewer resources to help them. Even if we decided to give up on this place or relocate, a lot of us here physically can't move. So they just lie and wait for the end to come. I'm afraid the sound is finished. No, you can't mean that. I'm Mr. Reese. Even the town can't be saved. You can't give up on people's lives. I'm not exactly keen on the idea, but it's not like I have a choice. Look at no. Look at no. I can already see where this is going to go from here. No. I can already see the disaster that's about to fall down from you even merely suggesting the remedy from the Yggdrasil. You stop. I know you're not going to, but stop. Look, no, don't! I can't just sit by and let them die. These people have done nothing wrong. Oh, dude, what are you talking about? Big of disaster, Luca. Can't believe you were just finding out the loss they fell to for so long. I understand these people was fine and can relate to watching them, but still. At the very least, I have to go tell Isaac before anything happens. Isaac, Dickens is finally back. So, Reese, why is he so shaken? There's something you need to hear about. Later today, we will. Wait, that sound. Huh? Isaac, wait, where are you going? No, stop, please, just wait. I told you to go and talk to them. We're in no condition to just sit and wait. You saw the state of our town. You should know how urgent this is. Stop this. What are you people doing? Isaac. Explain this, Luca. Who are these people? Why have they entered the forest without our permission? They're a service from the town outside these woods. We've gone for the spirit tree. We need somebody of yours. Luca. You told them? I'm sorry, I didn't think they'd come try and take this. Then maybe you shouldn't have suggested the very thing out loud. Or better yet, not suggested at all. Luca, you're so stupid, I swear to God. We're not trying to negotiate. If we don't act out, people will die. Plus, we need all the teachings of our ancestors. They won't give them up even if these lives are lost. That trick that he wants to traditions why this place remains a holy land to our kind. I think fine that is fellow Seven. But traditions won't save our friends and families from the earth's advance from an imminent and painful death. Do you have any idea what would happen if you chopped down that tree? This forest is Yggdrasil's life itself, and among all that grows here, that spirit tree is Yggdrasil's flesh and bone. Its bones are replete with Yggdrasil's mana. To take an axe to the embers to cut out Yggdrasil itself. And what of it? Yggdrasil's been making a harvest of our lives for years now. No, leave the tree be, I say. I'm a Sylvan, same as you. I know it's time to important Yggdrasil in this forest on. But is it required to try and protect our way of life? Sorry, but we're taking this branch with us. Wait! As the gods went into further, I cannot allow... No! Guys, what happened? Yggdrasil is suffering. At this rate, its very life is in danger. Isaac! Come on, look, I've got to go after him! Right. Which means the time for more story. It is as I feared. No way! Yggdrasil shrank? So this is what you meant. This forest is Yggdrasil's life itself, and among all that grows here, that spirit tree is Yggdrasil's flesh and bone. When that flesh is cleft away, this is the inevitable result. And this is already the extent of the damage possible. The entire forest could wither and die. You have committed a grave sin, Luca. I make no excuses for what I've done. I also don't think I've done anything wrong. Luca, how can you say that? What's the point of protecting tradition if it costs all these people their lives? Do you think that's what our ancestors wanted when they passed on their customs and laws? It is the simplest thing to invent self-serving reasons to toss tradition on the fire. But tradition persists nevertheless. It weathers the test of time, and with each generation it twists and increases. If you would dismiss it so thoughtlessly, you have no right to speak of tradition at all. Wait! Stand aside, Cerise. I won't. Not until you hear me out. They want to remedy because they have friends and family who are gravely injured. But those wounds were won by the forest. You would blame the forest for it. It's true. The waste of Yggdrasil caused strike after town was the force of a natural disaster. They had landslide yesterday. And that's not all. Farmland surrounding the forest have stopped producing crops. They said it was because of Yggdrasil's influence. They had grown too large. So what? Give them the remedy, allow them to murder Yggdrasil? I never said that, but you can at least listen to them. There's can't be room to negotiate here. There was not. Tradition cannot waver even for a moment. That's the comfort of nothing. Look, I know. Why don't we take Yggdrasil and push it somewhere else? Look, you're suggesting it's dumb. Like, even if Yggdrasil is a freaking dragon, it's static still. It's literally just static still, right there. It can't move. Somewhere deep into the forest away from the other people. Transplant Yggdrasil, are you mad? Yggdrasil is this forest. You speak of nothing less than uprooting our holy land. In the history and tradition of this place, everything our ancestors built and nurtured, you'd make a mockery of it all. I'm not trying to mock anything, but if your tradition can't help people who are alive today, right now, what good is it? I can't let more people needlessly suffer. Yggdrasil must move. I won't allow it. As a god and a individual, I'll defend this place with my life. Fine, if you're both set in finding it, I guess that's the only way. And if you're going to make me choose sides, then this is the side I pick. So Reese? I'm sorry, Luca, but this time you're wrong. I think you're right to want to protect the present. I think Yggrasil is right to want to protect the past. So this comes down to which side I choose as the Sylvan. The people of this holy land taught me the value of the traditions they've preserved for generations. I'll be fighting for Yggdrasil's survival. Fine, but I'm not holding back. On your guard, Luca. I'm ready. Come at me then. And then the story stops here. Oh no, right. Fix that. Oh well. I legitimately thought the story was just gonna stop there. But like, you have to see it later down the line.
I'll protect the wood. No mercy to villains who invade the wheel.
I'm locking and loading. Here goes! Alchemy will get us the win. Woo! Let us face this threat as one. Try, Buster.
Ow. This is fine.
I'll show you what I've got. We're about done here. Dragon womp womp.
Boom. Just these Isaac left.
Press on as one. Try, Buster.
And he's dead.
Is this the end of a guardian?
They don't call me the goddess for nothing.
Oh, we could just really epilogue right here now. Okay, so at least I can just do the story. Oh wait, that's that. Cool. It would take for all more than that. And now this. BuzzFeed, stop a minute. Look, Yggdrasil is. What is happening? The trees were dying. The The forces of Nito has withered away. Then Yggdrasil's life has ended. All was lost. Our past and our future was it. I'm sorry, Isaac, but this isn't over yet. Even if Yggdrasil dies, even if these words decay and the Holy Land is lost, these people live on. Your traditions are still alive and well inside you, aren't they? Like, what are you? You said yourself that those traditions are the wisdom of those who came before you. As long as someone still holds those teachings in their memory, their traditions never really lost. I had never considered that perspective. Perhaps reviewing the past doesn't have to mean keeping the way of life unchanged forever. Perhaps if everyone else to ensure that our inviolable laws do not twist themselves into something harmful to today's world. I suppose the work of taking them out as part of our responsibility as those who walked the earth today. Maybe that's what it really means to preserve tradition. Isaac persuaded the other natives of Nito to spare Luca from any punishment for his actions. But we left the Holy Land early the next morning. And how could we stay? The presence of us was dead, and we were essentially its murderers. Awkward. Usually when we fight, we've made up before we even realize it, but this time feels different. You two would be wise to bridge the burst between you before it goes impassable. Yeah, well... Isaac, aren't you mad? If I said I was entirely without anger, it would be a lie. Fury, grief, regret, my emotions are as the storm is in me. But I cannot languish in action. That much is clear to me. Yeah, staring still never solves anything. Okay, Luke, I love dancing around it. Let's just get out of the way and make up already. Except for forgiveness, to the solar plexus. I'm glad you forgive me. Why? I'm like a whole new woman. Thank you, Isaac. Never forget what I learned here. Your traditions, your way of life, and your way of protecting them both. Those things live on in my heart, long after I leave this place. Didn't see you have accomplished your purpose in Nito. Absolutely! Me too, Isaac. I'm so sorry. And thank you. You are welcome. You all. We've come to apologize today. We never wanted to hurt Yggdrasil, and we certainly never knew the whole force would wither. We wanted to save our home and our families. I swear that was our only purpose. But in exchange for saving our town, we've taken something priceless away from all servants. We're truly deeply sorry. What of your families? Are they well? Yes, we made a remedy from the Lee's End. Then Yggdrasil has granted its blessing to you as well. I assumed the spirit tree's balls would die and were brought by out into Forest Reach. What? Nothing. Pay me no mind. I'm glad they have recovered. Please know that neither I nor my people ever wished for anyone to die in place of the forest. Nor did it so, I'm certain. We both had something we wished to protect, and that brought us into a conflict, nothing more. Isn't that so, Cerise? Yep, we still got a lot to think about and learn from, but neither side was really the bad guy here. Wise words. There you have it, gentlemen. You are absolved. Let's speak of it no more. Wait, we have a request. Please, let's help us restore the forest. We like our town and our way of living. But we haven't forgotten our party's servants, the children of the woods. Let us do our part. I would appreciate that greatly, my brother. Thank you. Thank you. I hope the beautiful forest of Nito really can go back here someday. This wind. It can't be. Huh? Isaac, where are you going? He went as wide as the sheet. I'm going after him. What about you guys? Welcome to then. Isn't this where Yggdrasil stood? The landscape's changed so much that it's hard to say, but I think so, yeah. Ah, there he is. Isaac, what are you doing? What's that you got? Some kind of sprout? Yes. This is Yggdrasil. What? It's a sapling now? I thought it died and disappeared. It did not leave us. It really lost its power and returned to this nonsense state. It spoke to me on the wind. Announced its presence here. Yggdrasil's alive. That's so great. Are you guys seeing this? Yeah, but when it goes back, do you think we're due to repeat all this again? I won't let that happen. As the gods will live for you, I swear it. I will pass our experiences on as teachings for the future generations to learn from. But I will not stop there. I'll find a way to ensure that Yggdrasil does not become a source of harm in times to come. I will seek out a new way to protect our past amid the changing present. Because protecting the past and protecting the future are both important. That's all. Why should that have to kill at this time? So that none of this has to happen again. Right. We'll be sure to do our part. Beloved Yggdrasil. Did you work us a week to look into your bathroom knowing this would happen? In your boundless generosity, you sacrificed yourself to ease the strife that divided your children. Let all of us serve and protect the past and future we share together. Though we may live lives led by different values, we are siblings still, all children of the wood. Let us walk the path before us together, with the pride of the sylvan race in our hearts. Yeah! And someday, I hope all silvers can find common ground and stay in front of one proverbial tree, living and laughing hand in hand. This was a good story. Really good story. I also like this new type of event too, which I'm probably going to be doing on my own time because, I mean, hardly any. No, that's just adorable. But yeah, this is actually pretty cool. I do hope they just slowly but surely bring in more types of this particular event.
Let's play.
Furious attack.
I'll shut you out. I hear the voice. The dragon's voice. Hatred escalates.
Splendid. You've grown. Huh. 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 Sakura flurry. Splendid. You've grown.
Mine, not yours. Done already? How disappointing.
Despite there being so many gold lines, we didn't get that many rupees. We did gain a lot of health though, holy crap. Freaking good lord. Well, this was a good event. I don't know how many times I'm going to repeat myself, but I really like this. Hope sometime in the future we get another one of these. But yeah, I guess that's that. I'll see you all back here in Dragaia Lost. Possibly for the next chapter. Possibly for something else if something else comes up prior to this. Prior to that. So yeah. See you guys then.